Hello and welcome to today's episode of The Memory Keeper. I'm your host, Bram Groen, and if you were with us last week, I promised that today I'd like to take us for a journey to our planet's compatriots, the animals of the Serengeti. My wife, Sherry, and I had the experience of our lives at the Grumeti River and truly had us saying, Hakuna Matata.
Join Bram on an exciting journey, sharing travel stories that celebrate the power of memory. Through these stories, Bram raises awareness and support for both patients and caregivers, fighting Alzheimer's in honor of his wife, Sherry, who now resides in memory care. Without further ado, here's today's episode of The Memory Keeper.
The term Hakuna Matata is Swahili for no worries, or take it easy, popularized by the Disney movie The Lion King. It can be aspirational or a way of life. And what a way of life it was when we signed up with And Beyond and spent 5 nights at the Grumeti River in the middle of the Serengeti. You get there by air from Arusha, Tanzania, and that trip alone is a thrill seeing the animals from above. The Grumeti camp basically consists of a number of large private tents and no fences, right on the river, full of hippos and otherwise amid roaming elephants, lions, snakes, and who knows what. A raised open-air wooden platform served as our lounge and dining hall. The crew treated us like lion royalty for sure. Our trip's destination was the trek, and one morning our private Hakuna Matata host, so to speak, woke us up at 4:15 in the morning with tea and breakfast. Shortly thereafter, still dark, we were off in the Jeep with our ranger for a 2-hour bush ride to see the wildebeests and zebras. At this latitude's regular 6:45 a.m. sunrise, we arrived, and it was an astounding experience. Thousands and thousands of animals all around us, all running in different directions as if this trek was not yet organized or never was. You must hear them too. It amplifies the entire experience as all evidently communicate in their own hoofed animal ways. To our royal delight, our ranger set out a table, and there we were sipping Bloody Marys and having ham and eggs at 7:30 in this gorgeous morning to watch National Geographic in real life. Hakuna Matata. Back at camp that night, the staff organized a bonfire with dinner, wild pig. And we sang the popular Swahili song till we heard some male lions roar. When it was time to hit the sack, the guards brought the guests back to the tents, my wife included, as he was tired. Several of the male guests stayed back on the wooden platform to enjoy the pitch-dark night with an after-dinner drink, watching the Milky Way as many have never seen it, until a huge hippo came out of the river and started heading in our direction. No guards, no idea what this colossus was up to and whether he could walk stairs. We chose to hide behind the bar as there was really nowhere else to go. Gentlemen, what are you doing behind the bar? I can make you a drink. No, we're hiding from that hippo who walked up to us. Hakuna Matata, as I saw the beast just took off towards the tents. Let me serve you, as for now it's better not go there. When he finally brought us to our tents, my wife sat on the bed, still shocked, as she had heard some animals sniffing the perforated fabric at the underside of our tent. She kneeled to see what it was and looked straight into the face of the hippo. Hakuna Matata, sure, it's after all the animal song, and as if they want to tell us, this is our territory and way of life, and we expect you to respect us. Yes, travel can be tricky, and my daughter often asked us why we were at all traveling to dangerous places or situations. It's par for the course, as they say. And to stay in this vein of danger, why not tell you about our South Korea trip next week? North Korea had just announced again that they were testing bombs, and our stay was at the time of a recent border incident. Tensions were high. Just the right time to visit, right? See you next week to talk about diversity and exclusion at the Korean Peninsula. My name is Bram Groen, and I am the Memory Keeper.
Thank you for listening to The Memory Keeper. On behalf of Bram, we want to thank you for your help in raising awareness and support in the fight against Alzheimer's. If you feel inspired to make a difference, please consider making a charitable donation to the Alzheimer's Foundation of America in honor of Bram's wife, Sherry, by visiting thememorykeeper.org and clicking the button that says Donate. On our website, you can also sign up for our email list and receive the newest episodes directly to your inbox, as well as a full listing of episodes, show credits, and learn more about this program and why it exists. Lastly, if you enjoyed the series, we just ask you to share this episode with your friends and family, as well as subscribe to the show and follow us on social media at MemoryKeeperPod. Together, let's continue to raise awareness and make a difference in the fight against Alzheimer's. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you right here next week for another episode of The Memory Keeper.